I'm Wilson Hodges, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Who got next? You got next, SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're searching high, far, wide, and low. We're finding rising stars and future phenoms in our communities who are doing big things and living out big dreams. And today, Kevin, I feel like we found a diamond. I feel like we found a gem out of Montgomery, Alabama. This kid is 6'5", 225 pounds. One of the just got hands as a wide receiver, 10.5 inch. This tight end is doing it all right now. Class of 25. Let's make some noise for 3-star top 30 tight end in the nation, Wilson Hodges. How you doing, Wilson?
I'm doing good. Good to be here. Good to be here.
Hey, man, I don't think the world know about Montgomery Catholic Prep yet. Y'all gonna make some noise after this year?
I think we're on the uprise right now. I think we're coming for the top spot.
All right, well, we're going to talk about that here in just a second, but all of y'all who are new to the program, welcome to the platform. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Well, put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. The head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. I'm also feeling kind of short. This dude is 6'5". I'm 6'2", so I can consider myself to be tall, but nothing like him. But I'm doing great, B. Jones, man. We're back in Alabama. Let's turn up, man. Let's go.
All right, well, before we get to Wilson Hodges' story, we got to pay the bills. We got to tell you guys how much work we are putting in to grow this platform, and we need your help. We need your help, Montgomery, Alabama. We can't do it without you. It is that time to where 3 little things that you can do can help us to take this momentum, this awesome 2023. It's just been great. It's been phenomenal. And now we can get you to actually help us to grow the show. All right. Is your folks going to rock with us, Wilson? Because we need them to do 3 things. We need them to smash that subscribe button and become a part of our family. That's right. We want to grow this thing out. Number 2, we need them to hit that like button so this show can just get into the algorithm and just bubble up. Just bubble all the way up to the top. And then lastly, we need them to share. So take this link to this show and put it in all their group chats and they Twitter pages or X pages, whatever they do, and just share this show out with as many people as they can. Those 3 things won't cost them a penny and it's free. All right, y'all ready? All right, here we go, Catholic. Let's do it like we true to it. Count it off. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right, we don't do fans, we don't do followers, we do family. So if you smash that subscribe button, welcome to the family. Hey, Wilson, what is your favorite emoji, man? What emoji you using a lot of right now?
Probably the crying, laughing emoji.
Everybody use that crying, laughing.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, we want y'all to put that crying, laughing emoji in the chat right now so we can personally just reach out to you, shake your hands, and welcome you to the Sports Life Talk community. It means that much to us. But, Wilson, without further ado, it's time to tell them your story, brother. It's time to tell them why you the man with the master plan. Are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I am.
All right, let's heat them up.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right. Number 1, or I'll start bottom. Number 5 is probably, I gotta go with Morgan Wallen. And I know people probably are putting him up top, but I gotta go put him number 5. Number 4, probably Juice WRLD. I know he's kind of old, but I still bump some of his music. It's pretty good. Number 3, I'm a big country guy, so I gotta go Luke Combs. Luke Combs, number 3. He's making some big changes in the game. Number 2 is Chris Stapleton. He's got an amazing voice. He can really play the guitar. And number 1, I gotta go Lil Baby. Lil Baby. Lil Baby. You can't go wrong with some Lil Baby. You know. He's got everybody on the track. He's got everything.
You went country, hip hop, country, hip hop, man. That was a great top 5. The only problem is I need more _𝐤𝐤 moved up. That boy is off the chain. Hey, he fire right now. I like Luke Combs too, but man, ain't nobody doing
fire right now. He's popping off.
All right, KT, what you giving him, man?
All right, Wilson, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. Now, I was going to give you a really high number till you put Lil Baby at number 1, but it's not like I don't like Lil Baby, but I wouldn't put him number 1, B. Jones. But this is not my show. This is your show. So, B. Jones, let's give him 10. We'll give him 10 for his top 5. If I sure wanted to give you 7, but I was like, I can't do that, man. Like, dude, I got to give him 10. Yeah. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
I gotta go probably Spider-Man. Probably Spider-Man's just a guy. I feel like he can do everything. Just fly around the city, shoot webs. I feel like if something's going down, like I'm gonna call it Spider-Man and say, come help me out.
B. Jones, you want to tell him?
I'm not gonna tell him, but it depends on which Spider-Man you like. Are you that Tom Holland, Peter Parker Spider-Man?
No. No.
Cause
I can't bang with that. I gotta go to the old school. I gotta stay with the Spider-Man 1. I can't be dealing with this new stuff.
Yeah, he created all the problems. He do immature stuff, and then all of a sudden he fixed everything, and the world want to celebrate him. Like, no, man, you just got your auntie killed, bro.
Yep.
B. Jones, did you really have to say that, man? That's the story of Spider-Man. Uncle Ben, one of them had to go, man, so he can be his true self. Well, you know what? We can talk about that later.
He got dog real quick.
I didn't see that, man. My light started coming down. All right, so since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Probably Grove Street by Waka Flocka. I feel like that could get me going, you know.
Sing that for us, man. I ain't never heard that joint.
You don't have to sing it, man. He's just joking. You don't have to sing it. We always try to.
He had to adjust himself. You're like, oh,
yeah, hold on. I got to sing. Hold on. Let me. All right. So, what is something that football has taught you that you can use when you're not on the field?
Definitely teamwork, and definitely just how to be a better person. Especially in the work community and just in regular day life, you got to be able to work with people. You got to know how to interact with people, and I think football really teaches you that.
So later on in the show, man, we're going to play our version of Would You Rather called Championship Round, but I want to give you a little sample of it right now, a very small sample.
All right.
Would you rather be a singer or a dancer?
Definitely a singer, because I kind of grew up playing the guitar and playing stuff, so I think I definitely would rather be a singer.
So have you ever sang in public before?
Yeah, I have here at my place where I work, but it's not anything serious.
Well, no, that changes everything. Nope, that changes everything. Sing that Waka Flocka song then. Since you sang for your job and everything, you got to sing for us. Come on.
I can't do that.
Okay, man. I tried again, B. Joe. I thought I was going to get him. I tried to put a little pressure on him. He didn't fall for it.
But shout out to him for working, KT. This man is doing the show from the stock room at
yeah.
He just got off work, so that says a lot about him.
You want to send a shout out real quick? We're gonna let you do shout outs later, but you want to send a quick shout out to the company
if y'all ever in Montgomery area, Cecil, Alabama to be exact, come to the John Hall store. We'll get you some good food. Owner Grip Anderson, he's amazing. guy. He'll anything you ever need. It's just a family hospitality. You come here Saturday nights. We got a live band Friday and Saturday. Wings. We got wings. Anything you can imagine. Just come up here for a great environment and great food.
Well, B. Jones, you know, I ask people about a food spot. I think we just got it, so I don't have to ask that one.
I was about to tell you, why don't you ask it? Then we can you can edit it back in and just put that out after the answer.
Nah, he already answered it, man. So he already took care of it for us. All right, so this is going to be my last question of the initiation. So we know that football, man, now it's a year-round thing. You're constantly training. You got to work out. Then you got practices, and then you got game day.
Yeah.
What does your days look like when you're not playing football?
I'm either hanging out with my friends, fishing. I love to fish, and we love to do all kinds of outdoor stuff. Just or working or resting. Really, I'm a big guy on rest, and you gotta take care of your body. So eating right, resting, and but those few times, you know, you gotta get out and you gotta have some fun with some of the boys.
All right, so now it's time for the You Got Next offering. We're passing our collection plates around and asking you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, go to our website, yougotnext.com, to learn more about us and the other You Got Next family members. Now allow me to turn it over to B as we learn more about our newest family member, Mr. Wilson Hodges. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Welcome to the show, Wilson. I don't know why every time, man, I keep seeing Tom Hanks in that movie and he got that ball. And he say, Wilson! I keep seeing that every time I see your face, man. I don't know why. We might have to get that signature Wilson with your handprint, that 10.5-inch handprint on the football.
Yeah.
That might be pretty dope, man. But welcome to the show, man. We super excited to have you. Now, what are your friends called? What's your nickname? Hodges?
Yeah, It's Hodges, but without the S. Hodge. It's just stuck. I don't know. My stepdad called me that since I was 8 years old, and that's just what everybody calls me.
All right. Well, we call you Hodge, huh? We can call you Hodge on this show.
You call me Hodge.
All right, man. Well, Hodge, man, let's take this thing back to the beginning, brother. Tell us, when did you start playing football, and when did you fall in love with the game?
I've been playing football since Pee Wee day, just City League, just YMCA, everything. Been playing since I was probably in 3rd grade. Maybe, I don't know, backyard football since I was a baby. But I fell in love with football probably my 7th grade year of middle school is when I realized this is what I want to do, and this is how I got to go about it. And that's when I really found my deep passion for football. It's just, I think it's the greatest game of sports in the world, really.
Now, have you always been the tall kid in the class, man? 6'5", like KT said at the beginning of the show. You got a little length on you, and it's funny looking at your pictures with like y'all doing all the community service and you and your jersey with your teammates, man. You stretched out there, brother. Yeah. You stretched, Hodge.
Yeah. Actually, I was never like. I mean, I was probably taller, of course, but I used to be a little chunky, but I grew out of that. From like 10 to 12, I was really chunky, but other than that, I mean, I've always just been really tall.
Now, why did you choose tight end? Because that's every position in football has its kind of its quirks. But the tight end is like a weapon in some plays, and then they become a grown man on the other ones. Like you got to go out there, you got to go up against some of the meanest and nastiest defensive ends on one play, and then the next play you running routes and trying to help move the sticks. Why did you choose that position when you could have added on mass at 6'5" and just been an amazing right tackle or left tackle? Yeah,
I actually originally started out playing O-line at my school, in high school. My freshman year, all the way up to the middle of my sophomore year, I was in and out D-line, offensive line, and some H-back, but it was middle of the season last year, my sophomore year, that I originally just started. I just would play H-back, and they put me in for a package, and we'd run the ball. But I think that's the time where I realized I need to focus on this position, and it really, I just fell in love with tight end. I just love everything about it. I like blocking, and I like making plays, and I like being the guy that they can trust to throw the ball up to. It's just I think it's the position for me.
Well, it's kind of crazy that you say that you just started doing it in the middle of the season last year, because you've been recognized by Rivals and some of these other sites as one of the top 30 tight ends in the country.
Yeah.
Like, you got to remember, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of tight ends out there. Every team got to have one, ladies and gentlemen, if not 2 or 3. And you are one of the top 30 in the nation at this position, and you've only been playing it for such a short amount of time, man. How did you feel when you saw that those rankings come out and you were acknowledged as being one of the best in the nation?
It's just surreal, honestly. It feels good to get something that you worked for your whole life. And me and my stepdad actually cried when we saw the rankings.
I would have cried too.
Yeah, it was I don't know, it was just very surreal. It made me appreciate, and it just made me want to work harder, for honestly, to try to get more and try to get better at everything that I do.
Now, do the people around this city, do the people of Montgomery, Alabama recognize you? Do they realize that you could be, the next Travis Kelce? I don't know. Y'all, whoever your favorite tight end is, the next Jimmy Graham or whoever. I say Jimmy Graham because he's a tall, slender tight end. But do the people around Montgomery, Alabama kind of show you love? Do they see it? They be like, hey, right there.
I think right now, I'm a little underrated. I think I'm still a diamond in the rough, as I would say. But I think this season I'm going to have a blowout season. Then people at Montgomery are going to really know my name.
And you got 2 more seasons to do this, too. So you got your junior season and your senior season. So for those who hadn't seen you play, let's pretend this was like Madden. Like, give yourself like your characteristics and tell us your strengths of your game. What are we going to see when we see Hodge hit the field?
I'm just a really big body, know how to use my body, understand spacing, and I love to block. I'm a physical blocker. Don't take a lot of plays off. Effort is a big thing with me, and I think that goes a long way. Know how to understand route running and how to use my body, because I'm not going to be the fastest guy on the field. I know that, but I know how to use and beat linebackers that when I need to, and understand just where I'm at on the field, spacing. Like I said, I think it's just a lot of mental stuff with me, and you got to have that with a tight end. You got to be real smart.
Okay. Now, Kevin said, "What are you doing when you're off the field?" But I'm curious, how would people describe you? Because you seem like a pretty humble kid, man. You working at the feed lot, you at the local restaurant. You taking these numbers and you excited about the small stuff. I mean, how would your coaches and teammates describe you off the field, Wilson?
I would say humble, like you said, but I think I could be a leader sometimes too, and I'm always ready to joke and play sometimes too. But I think I could be a leader and be somebody that you could talk to, charismatic when I need to be. But I can also be that jokester guy too. But when the time comes, but I think I'm all around just probably serious in some and funny in other times.
Now, we're not a recruiting show, Hodge, but we talk recruiting. And when you told me you only had 5 offers, and I said, wait a minute, something ain't adding up. Because we looked at it, let's just even say if you was a top 100 tight end in the nation, even if you were just top 100 tight end in the nation, you should be getting, Division I, Power 5 offers, right? I mean, what's going on with your recruitment? What do you feel like is the kind of the setback, or how do you feel your recruitment is going so far? Because I think you definitely flying under the radar right now. Yeah,
I think not playing tight end my whole sophomore year hurt me. But so my sophomore year, I had a guy in front of me who was a senior, and he actually went to Vanderbilt to play tight end. So that kind of hurt me. But I think just fine. I don't have a lot of film, so that doesn't help too. But I think once more I get my name out and just do more of what I need to do on the field and get more film out there. Really, I think film's a big part of it. because it's kind of hard because not a lot of coaches can come to Alabama or Montgomery. It's not really in the middle of anywhere. It's kind of down south, way down south. So it's just more about film, I think, and just get my name out there.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's only a matter of time, and things gonna go bananas for you. It is good you on this show because I don't know why when people do You Got Next, like great stuff start happening for them. So you might be hitting this show at the perfect timing, man. So you might be about to catch a serious wave. Now, when it comes to recruitment, I know you got 5 offers, but have you like thought about what types of schools, what part of the country? Is there anything that particular that stands out to you in this recruitment process as to what you and your stepdad are looking for?
Oh yeah, it's definitely has to be a family. Montgomery Catholic is a very hard working ethic and family environment, and I think if that carries on in my college environment, that would definitely go a long ways with me in recruiting wise. I really don't have a preference of where in the country, honestly. I mean, anywhere honestly for me is fine, but just real like family and hard work ethic environment in the college scene, that would be what I'm looking for.
What do you want to major in when you get to this school?
I'm a big marine biology guy. I like the ocean. I like animals. I like fish. I like to do everything like that. So forestry or marine biology, something like that, kind of like sciencey, you know.
I bet not see you on no Titanic expeditions now.
No,
you better
no.
Get out that water.
Oh no!
I'm just saying, goodness, y'all marine biologists are different. Y'all built different.
Yeah.
All right, man. Last question. Well, you talked about getting that film, so it sounds like you're ready. Sound like your head is in the game. Well, as we record this, we are on the precipice of a new season, the dawn of a new season. I know you got to be chomping at the bit to get out there on the field and do what you do. But what are we gonna see out of this version of you, Wilson? What are we gonna see out of this new cut tight end Hodge?
I think that I'm really gonna try to go for bigger goals and just set myself at a new standard. The standard's here and it needs to be up here, you know, try to get more yards, try to get more touches, more pancakes, more everything that I need to do as a player, and try to go above what I need to do the things that are above the high school level. So put me at that collegiate level.
All right, sound like he focused, huh, KT? What's the name of the restaurant again? So when we come into town, we can come eat there before your game?
John E. Hall, marketed John E. Hall. It's kind of way east of Montgomery, in a town called Cecil. Very small, probably less than 1,000 people.
John E. Hall. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we coming to John E. Hall, man. You better put on the show for us when we get down there, brother, because I can't wait to see you play. But here we go. Hodge, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We do a little one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all of the shots. All right. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
I have.
Well, yeah, I know KT took you to a little bit of a premise, or a precursor, but for the sake of this one, we're gonna go 3 rounds, my friend, and the whole purpose of this is both KT and I are gonna give you a choice. Whichever one of those choices you select, that host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 out of the 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And KT, he doing big things right now, so I got to give it to him. He is the current champion, and he will be kicking off today's game. Let's go, KT.
Would you rather become an All-American and a Player of the Year candidate on the up-and-coming team, or
would you rather be a role player on a national championship caliber team?
Oh, that's tough. I'll probably go number 1. I gotta go number 1. I think number 1's the best option.
So you want to be an All-American on a loser team? I'm just messing with you. All right, go to round 2.
You see how he did you? All right. Would you rather host your own food show on YouTube where you travel the world, interviewing other high school football players, getting to know more about them, while eating at their favorite place to eat in the towns that they play in, or
Or would you rather have Netflix show up on campus next week as y'all get the season kicked off and they follow you around for the next 2 seasons in your high school career in a documentary, Last Chance U style documentary in which we tell the story of Montgomery Catholic?
See, I know the right answer here, but two sounds good. But I'm gonna go number 1. I want to be like you guys. I want to do what y'all do.
We inspiring people, B. Jones. We are inspiring.
What?
You got that wrong too. You got it wrong.
No, because you're not picking him. That's why he says it's wrong. Everything you're doing is right, man. I am loving this episode, B. Jones.
Oh my God.
It's coming round 3 now. Oh my gosh. So on our show, which you can watch here Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time, we have a segment called The Drop. And on The Drop, B. Jones turns shoe guru because he presents a pair of shoes that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So for round 3, Wilson, B. Jones and I, we're gonna present a pair of shoes to you. Whichever shoe you pick, that host will win this point because it's already game over. So I'm gonna count down from 3, and I need for you to say, "Hold that sneaker."
All right.
And we're gonna show you what we got. Okay.
All
All right. You got it. You ready? You good? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Both those are clean. I'm gonna go Mouth of the South. I think I could rock those. I think I could definitely rock those.
It seemed like a pity party to me, B. Jones. You didn't really win that. He just, I got to pick the guy once.
Right. And anybody who watched this show, they know that round 3 is the major round. It's the round that counts for everything. But KT,
no, whoever gets 2 points, that's what it counts. And still champion, B. Jones. B. Jones, look at it real quick.
Oh,
maybe y'all watch the next episode. It'll be
watch the next episode when I beat that head in again. You know how Wilson said he's trying to pancake people? I just pancake you. So I'm looking forward to the next episode.
Yeah, with sugar-free syrup. You that light syrup.
Hey, I'm gonna live like 3 years longer than you too. So how about that? Let's go.
All right, Wilson. Well, the title of the show, Sports Life Talks, You Got Next. Clearly, we got to work on your decision-making skills, but with I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you, man. All right, but the title of the show is You Got Next, man. So let's tell everybody, what does the future hold for you, my guy? What when you lay in your bed at night and you put together these dreams of where you see yourself in the future, what does the future hold for you in your own words?
I would say the next level, collegiate level, playing somewhere, playing at a high level too, hopefully making it to my dream of going to NFL. But in the near future, I hope to be playing at the college level.
All right, you finna get mad at me because I'm gonna put you on the spot in front of all your friends and family and classmates and Alabama or Auburn.
I gotta go Auburn. I'm a big Auburn guy. I got that right here.
All right, he said Auburn, so I know you're gonna get some heat for that one because I heard that state is literally spliced down the middle.
It really is.
And that's going to be interesting. Real quick, man, have you set some goals for yourself as far as, hey, I want 10 pancakes and, 27 receptions for 500 yards? Have you kind of put some numbers on paper as to what you want this season to look like for you statistic-wise?
Yeah, I want to average about 3 to 4 pancakes a game, with maybe try to get over 100 yards a game and probably over 5 catches a game. I mean, I know that's asking a lot, but
it is.
And I definitely want to rack up some yaks. I know those goes a long way in the college eyes, especially as a tight end, racking up those first downs, just doing my job.
If you do that, you can go to any college you want to in the country, brother. You do that for 2 years, you're going to be all world, all American, man. I'm wishing you the best on that. I can't wait to see you do your thing.
Yes.
All right, so you have any shout outs you want to give?
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to shout out my family, my mom and my dad, and my coaches, my coaching staff, especially Coach Jay, my head coach, Coach Hodges, my offensive coordinator, and Coach 𝐥𝐤𝐬, who works with me in the run game, the blocking, and in the scheme of everything. He's a big part in what we do. And then I want to shout out my partner in crime, my other tight end buddy, he goes to my school, Brody Hudson. I think you should get him on the show next, but he's kind of like my go-to guy. If I got any questions with anything, and I can rely on him in game and when I need him there. And he's just a big part of what I do. He helps me a lot in football.
So B. Jones, should I still need to ask a question though, right? Even though he just
gave us one, but we'll ask a question anyway.
Yeah, so we got to make it official. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. Want you to do the same thing. With that said, Wilson, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Like I said, Brody Hudson. I think he's definitely a diamond in the rough. I think he's very underrated. I don't think he's very known, and I think he should definitely be next.
All right, what class is he? What classification
is it? 2025.
Okay, so y'all in the same class. All right, so we got 6'8" running mates. All right, Brody Hudson, you are on the clock, and I actually saw him. You tagged him into some stuff, so I kind of saw his highlights. So I know he a dog too. Woo, woo, woo. Brody, you're officially on the clock, man. We're gonna be reaching out to you. We want you to come do the show. Definitely, we're gonna open up a spot for you in season 4, so we can have both of y'all on. But with that being said, Wilson Hodges, you got next, man. You are a future phenom. You the truth. You super charismatic. I love your energy. Love your vibe. I love your humbleness and your attitude, your work ethic towards the game. And we are rooting for you every step of the way, wishing you nothing but the most success. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Please don't forget at Sports Life Talk on all of our social media channels. We everywhere. We drop social media content every single day. Probably 3 to 5 new shows are released every week. So we put in the work because we want to give you guys some real quality entertainment and make sure we are telling these stories of these unsung heroes and coaches and athletes all across the country. And I'm telling y'all, the lineup that we have coming is redonkulous. It is crazy. So you picked the perfect time to join and become a part of the channel. And if you're sitting out there and you're like, man, I play against Hodge and I give him the business and I'm super cold and I'm this, and you want to get on the show and tell your story, hey, we open to that. Go to our website, yougotnext.com. That's yougotnext.com. Click on the click on the nominate button and just quickly tell us who you are. Tell us your story. And we're going to reach out to you and tell you a little bit more about and audition you for the show. All right. So it's just that simple. And then Wednesday nights, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, we go live. It's a fun show. It's not just about sports. It's about pop culture, entertainment, music. I do sneakers. So come be a part of the Wednesday night show as we love to roast Kevin. And you could be a part of my roasting him in the comments. All right, KT, let's close out, man.
B. Jones, hopefully we can go down there and catch a game because high school football and college football be going on at the same time, won't it?
Yep.
And we plan on coming down there I know he said Auburn, but we plan on coming down there to Bama to watch a football game. So we can make that a Friday and Saturday night thing. But Wilson, thank you so much for rocking with us, man. Whatever you need from us, please let us know and we got you back.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
Hey, Wilson, you the truth, man. We appreciate you jumping on the show. We're gonna follow your seed. We're gonna follow your story. So we're gonna be there. We coming to see you. Montgomery Catholic, y'all ball out this year. We counting on y'all. Listen, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love you guys. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
What's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next?